Hello, friends. It's me, it's Sonja. I'm behind the camera today because I thought it would be just funny. I had this little idea for today's video to show you a quick little tour of my kitchen and things that point to the signs of ADHD. Or, let's see. Does the person or persons living here possibly have ADHD? So I thought that would be funny. So we are going to start. So here's the kitchen and my little workspace and remnants of our ongoing foundation slab leak, which was in the last video or 2 videos ago. I can't remember. But anyway, so pop quiz. Does the person or persons living here possibly have ADHD? Let's take a meander. Okay. So far, everything looks good. Very clean stainless steel fridge. The reason being is somebody went on a crazy 8-hour binge cleaning spree a few days ago. Wonder who that could be. Also, let's see. That would have taken 2 seconds to throw into the compost, another 2 seconds to rinse and wipe up that cutting board. And that would have been a done task, but that didn't happen. 8:37 a.m., as you can see. That would have taken 2 seconds to put in the pantry, but that didn't happen. Here we have bananas because everyone said they wanted bananas in the house and had been eating all the bananas I buy like crazy. And now look, all of a sudden nobody wants bananas anymore. These are avocado seeds that we're drying out, either to plant, to grow avocados, or because we got on a kick of making avocado seed tea, which is super good for you. And then we got out of that kick. Weird how that happened. Here we have everything to make the coffee and make the things and get things out of our little convection oven air fryer at single point. So that helps with ADHD. I will tell you that right now. Same with things like this. Having these, well, not that, that's a bunch of junk. I put stuff up here, randomness that needs to be fixed or dealt with, because this is a good spot where I will always check first. Here we have, where's that? It's a cup of coffee. It's very cold. Cup of coffee that I made probably over an hour ago. Whoops, forgot right there. Compost, that would take, we have to cut those open, so that would take like 3 minutes, but hasn't happened yet. Recycle needs to go out, but it is kind of stacked up. Dishes per usual. Clean dishes to put away. Who would leave that open where you could fall and hurt yourself and bump into it? I don't know. Maybe somebody with ADHD. That goes out. This, for any plant and cat lovers out here, if you have a cat who will go pee-pee in your plants because it's nice and big and the soil feels good to their little pitty paws, you put plastic or foil over and that will deter the cats from doing those things. Here we have more plants. Love, love, love. Here, I want to show you real quick. This is kind of handy. We have a fold-up stool that goes here so that I don't have to climb up on the counters because I'm starting to get older and it's just not a great idea. Here is, chaos. But that's what you guys sometimes see in the background of my videos. just tons of interior design books and samples and things I love and things that inspire me and things I have to get to, and my measuring tape and all kinds of other stuff. Things people give me, just stuff I love. Ooh, I will show you. Here we have thinking putty for me and JoJo. So thinking putty, I think, is great for people with ADHD. It's been really helpful for me and for him just when we need a minute to settle down, but we can still do something really tactile with our hands. Here's my medication I need to call in because I'm almost done. Oh, more recycling. Oh, here is spray paint that does not belong on the table because there's all my stuff I'm working on currently and my laptop and all that stuff. Spray paint because I'm working on a project out here. Stuff. There's our little tomato garden. Stuff that needs to get cleaned up. Spray paint. Spray painting things out there. So does the person or persons who live here, oh, there's just our trash, because I don't like having a trash bin in here, and also there's no space. So we just reuse our bags from the stores and things and take it out. Does the person or persons who live here possibly have ADHD? It's possible. Like, it's not so bad right now. I will say that because I went on my 10-hour cleaning spree, in which that got all the fingerprints off and stuff, as well as the microwave. Look at that bad boy. Looking fresher than usual. Same with our stove, fresher than usual. That is usually a little bit, but that is usually much more used looking. Does the person or persons who live here possibly have ADHD? Possibly. There is our foundation leak. That is a to be continued situation because there's going to be major renovations and work, and we're going to have to go somewhere else. So, but plants. We're going to talk a lot about plants on this channel because, first of all, I love plants. We have a huge green thumb, and it helps my ADHD so much to be surrounded by plants, and I love them. We do really well. We live here in California, as you can see. Hold on, Joe. It's in a place where we get tons of light from our back. So the plants always do really, really well. I only have to water them once every 10 days. Very low maintenance for me because the light in here is just, it works. The light, the climate, everything. So that's why my plants do so well. If anyone is not inspired, but oh my gosh, your plants do really well. I don't have to do much. And that's why they do so well. But yes, they do really well. And we love them. And I'm going to talk a lot about plants because both in design, biophilic design, which I'm into, sustainable styling, which is my specialty. Those things, of course, plants play a huge role, but also in neurodivergence. And we are going to talk a lot about that because the patterns of plants are both simple and complex at the same time, which is excellent for the human brain, especially a neurodivergent brain, because it's very interesting, but there's also some form of a pattern that really makes sense really, really quickly and easily and naturally in our brain. So yes, we sense a pattern, but at the same time, it's very complex, which is interesting and stimulating for our brains at the same time, but in a way where we're not have to be super focused. It's a very relaxing stimulation for a neurodivergent brain. So that is why we have so many plants all over the house. And someday I'll give you a full house tour. I mean, I guess I could just take you on a really quickie. More plants, of course. More plants. Demanding demanding 4.5-year-old. More plants everywhere. Plants, plants, plants. I'll talk about that fish in another one. Here is Jojo is obsessed with camping and fishing. So that's his jam. And then it's a fort building. So, and there's our front door, and more plants and more plants. My capiche shells, I'm going to talk to you guys about that as well. It's very similar to what I talked about with plants. It's a natural material. It reflects a ton of light. It's got both a complex and a simple pattern in a natural way. So I have a lot of capiche shells around. And then here's JoJo's art wall, which we're very proud of. Joe, stop. I'm doing a video, please, my love. Our record player, it does look dusty. It's not dusty. It's actually cat hair because one of our cats thinks that's his best spot. Josiah, stop it. There's our betta fish. Jojo named him Africa. He is a blue butterfly betta fish. Our records, Tina. I play her quite often. She's like my cleaning up music. And yeah. And here, I'll show you more of this stuff, but there's another capiche shell. I got that at the Long Beach flea market, and there was a big thing about it. No, sir. Okay. I obviously have to go.